You ever think, maybe I should just kill myself? Then realize, yeah, but with my luck, things would actually start to work out right after. Maybe that's just me. I'm broken, down, but never out. Frustrated, but somehow never willing to throw in the towel. The state of the world literally makes me sick. Or maybe that's just all the evil ones I piss off on a daily basis. Still, I would rather fight for a better tomorrow than give up today. That's the hardest part of life to get a handle on. We're filling our buckets day by day. That's the moment that changes everything. When you realize this is not a futile struggle. It feels that way because something wants us to give up, lay down, and die. But all we have to do is keep filling those buckets and taking them up the hill. If we stop the process, if we give up, then yes, it was all for nothing. But the only true measure of success is to never stop fighting until the fight is done. When we can let go of the negativity wishing to pull us under, when we can see something is happening, things are changing, things are improving, and all those times we're nostalgic for, they're the ones in which we felt less negative, the times we just went for the ride. Being aware of that is hard, because all those good times kinda just happened. The more we aim at it, the further away we feel. Not because we are so far away, but because we're too aware of the target. We know we can hit it, and instead of taking aim, we allow frustration to take aim. Letting go of those fears, those worries, is hard, because they take such a strong hold of us. But all they can do is hold us back, trip us up, and ruin any good we might find, like that line delivery. Sometimes we're also pushing too hard. Something wants us to jump all those hurdles at once. But that's when you stumble, become annoyed, and contemplate giving up altogether. We must know our limits and only push ourselves slightly beyond, because that's how we grow. But most of all, that's how we keep from losing progress. We rush through everything. We rarely savor the moment. We miss out on what works and what does not. Overthinking has done us no good. Life's not complex, it's simple. The asshats just want to complicate it, to keep others out, to stop others from progressing. If we can take a truly negative situation and find the positive, find hope when all is hopeless, then all that keeps us from doing that again and again is the thought that we cannot. But when all good things happen, it's not from a thought. Whenever you feel good, it's a feeling. And that's the issue with the world today. We think too much and feel too little.
I'm sorry, but I don't want to be an emperor. That's not my business. I don't want to rule or conquer anyone. I should like to help everyone if possible. Jew, Gentile, black man, white. We all want to help one another. Human beings are like that. We want to live by each other's happiness, not by each other's misery. We don't want to hate and despise one another. In this world, there's room for everyone, and the good earth is rich and can provide for everyone. The way of life can be free and beautiful, but we have lost the way. Greed has poisoned men's souls, has barricaded the world with hate, has goose-stepped us into misery and bloodshed. We have developed speed, but we have shut ourselves in. Machinery that gives abundance has left us in want. Our knowledge has made us cynical, our cleverness hard and unkind. We think too much and feel too little. More than machinery, we need humanity. More than cleverness, we need kindness and gentleness. Without these qualities, life will be violent, and all will be lost. The aeroplane and the radio have brought us closer together. The very nature of these inventions cries out for the goodness in men, cries out for universal brotherhood, for the unity of us all. Even now, my voice is reaching millions throughout the world, millions of despairing men, women, and little children, victims of a system that makes men torture and imprison innocent people. To those who can hear me, I say, do not despair. The misery that is now upon us is but the passing of greed, the bitterness of men who fear the way of human progress. The hate of men will pass, and dictators die. And the power they took from the people will return to the people. And so long as men die, liberty will never perish. Soldiers, don't give yourselves to brutes. Men who despise you, enslave you, who regiment your lives, tell you what to do, what to think, and what to feel, who drill you, diet you, treat you like cattle, use you as cannon fodder. Don't give yourselves to these unnatural men with machine minds and machine hearts. You are not machines, you are not cattle, you are men. You have the love of humanity in your hearts. You don't hate, only the unloved hate, the unloved and the unnatural. Soldiers, don't fight for slavery, fight for liberty. In the 17th chapter of St. Luke it is written, the kingdom of God is within man, not one man nor a group of men, but in all men, in you. You, the people, have the power to create machines, the power to create happiness. You, the people, have the power to make this life free and beautiful, to make this life a wonderful adventure. Then in the name of democracy, let us use that power. Let us all unite. Let us fight for a new world, a decent world, that will give men a chance to work, that will give youth a future and old age a security. By the promise of these things, brutes have risen to power, but they lie. They do not fulfill that promise. They never will. Dictators free themselves, but they enslave the people. Now let us fight to fulfill that promise. Let us fight to free the world, to do away with national barriers, to do away with greed, with hate and intolerance. Let us fight for a world of reason, a world where science and progress will lead to all men's happiness. Soldiers, in the name of democracy, let us all unite!